Hi, and welcome to the daily reading for August 20th. And we're reading, as always, from Jesus Calling by Sarah Young, and it's enjoying peace in his presence. So that's the presence of Jesus. August 20th is quite a long one, actually, so hopefully my eyes will work. So I am God who heals. I am a God who heals. I heal broken bodies, broken minds, broken hearts, broken lives, and broken relationships. My very presence has immense healing powers. You cannot live close to me without experiencing some degree of healing. However, it is also true that you have not because you ask not. You receive the healing that flows naturally from my presence, whether you seek it or not. But there is more, much more, available to those who ask. The first step in receiving healing is to live ever so close to me. The benefits of this practice are too numerous to list. As you grow more and more intimate with me, I reveal my will to you more directly. When the time is right, I prompt you to ask for healing of some brokenness in you or in another person. The healing may be instantaneous, or it may be a process. This is up to me. Your part is to trust me fully and to thank me for the restoration that has begun. I rarely heal all the brokenness in a person's life. Even my servant Paul was told, "My grace is sufficient for you," when he sought healing for the thorn in his flesh. Nonetheless, much healing is available to those whose lives are intimately interwoven with mine. Ask and you will receive. And this reading ties in with Psalm 103, verse 3, James 4, verse 2, 2 Corinthians 12, verse 7 to 9, and Matthew 7, verse 7. Well, that's interesting. That was flawlessly read with those numbers. Sometimes my eyes play games with me and I can't see the numbers, but this morning they were clear. Okay, that was a big long reading about healing and the power that Jesus has to heal us. I think the connection that I have with God and Jesus is healing in itself. The fact that we have a belief system, I think, is healing in itself. It's a feeling of not being adrift. It's a feeling of not being alone, and it's a feeling of trust and faith. And I think all those feelings together are a positive thing. So positivity in my belief system is healing in itself. I think when we're filled with negative thoughts, it's very destructive to our physical bodies and our mental health. But if we can train ourselves to think more positively, feel the emotions that we're meant to feel, but not get stuck in the negative ones, then I think we have a much better chance of living healthier lives, both mentally and physically. And Jesus is saying that we get this healing from him, whether we ask or not, when we're connected. But if we ask, there is more, much more. So I will take that on board today because I've always, not always, but I do accept that the healing is there. I do connect every day with the power that's greater than me and with the power within myself, which I believe are the same thing. But I think we have to have a channel that allows it to flow, that allows us to feel it, to trust our intuition, to trust our inner voice, which is just, in my opinion, the voice of God, the voice of Jesus. And sometimes I think I'm bonkers for thinking that, but most of the time I intuitively feel that that is right for me. But you might be at the very beginning of your spiritual development, your spiritual exploration, or you may follow a religion that's completely different from my Christianity, and that's okay. All I am doing here is exploring my spirituality and hoping that it will prompt other people to explore theirs in whatever way, shape, or form that takes for them. because I think in the world the way it is just now, there's so many of humanity who are struggling, and I'm just trying to bring a little light, or to try to share my light so that other people can then share theirs to make this a brighter world. 5 minutes is up. Namaste. Love to you all. Bye now. Bye.